I love that actually when I came back from camp last year, or not last June.
Yeah.
Emptied my cooler and the cans were all like dimpled.
Yeah, I remember. We're at camp. We've been here, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, I'd say. But it's been pouring down rain the entire time. It's raining, a steady rain right now. It's not pouring like it was. I mean, it was pouring earlier. Gonna go out and do a little bit of walking. I came unprepared as usual. I did not prepare for the rain. I only brought one hoodie and one pair of pants, so I'm soaking wet all the way through. But we got the fire going, and hopefully my pants will dry tonight. So me and Ryan didn't get a bear tag this year, but we decided to come up and fix the feeder. And then we have a couple cameras, cellular cameras, that we want to change the batteries in. And then the bear knocked one down, and then my brother's actually stopped working. So we're hoping to get that all fixed and set up. And then we're gonna hang the feeder tomorrow and maybe put in a few more radishes and stuff. Anyway, we're gonna go for a walk. I'm not gonna be able to take you guys with me. I'll throw on my GoPro maybe. If we see a bear or anything, then I'll put it in the video. So, hold on. Here, listen to this. Is that termites? Listen.
Pine weevil, maybe? Huh. Would be termites, no?
So this is the food plot we put in here. We got a little bit growing here. We got clover over here. We got some corn coming up. But most of it turned into ferns. We should have sprayed, and we didn't spray. And that's the big mistake we made this year. But we can come back next year. We know the ground's tillable. Ryan just picked up the camera that the bear knocked off the tree. Doesn't look like there's a lot of activity over here though. I guess there's a trail coming in here. Some stuff grew. So some stuff grew, not near as much as we thought. So it didn't really pan out quite like we hoped. So I think this is the spot where we put the feeder. You know what I'm saying? They're walking over to this, dude. I don't know if it's bears. Looks like it's probably bears. Something.
Bucks. Big bucks.
Something's like, it looked like it was laying under it.
Really?
Yeah. Using it as a...
That doesn't make any sense.
Power of the fern is real. Something was laying right there too. Hope it ain't there right now.
You sure?
I don't see any beets. Is it, by this time it would be a beet. Yeah, here's some beets right out of the ground, dude.
Yeah, they're growing. It's just on this shade right here, on this edge, I'm saying. Yeah.
Maybe we should just come.
Right,
I wonder if we came through and just weed whacked all this. We got that huge weed whacker in there.
Let's take a look. Here. Beets.
Yeah, they need sunlight.
Beets. There's beets all over.
If we get them sunlight, they'll grow.
There's beets all over. I'm with you now. I'm sold. Now I'm sold. Beets.
Yeah.
Beets. So it has to be when these ferns come up.
So we need to come in July, like end of July. And just
gotta come up
and just do radishes and beets.
3 weeks later after that.
I mean, kill them off and then...
No, you come up, kill them off. Because really, if you want to get rid of these ferns, you got to spray them.
Yeah.
And they have to be leaf on. And the best time when I saw that video of the guy on YouTube doing his videos, says the biggest mistake people make is like if you spray it now, it's not going to do anything to them.
Yeah.
Right now, it does nothing. So what you have to do is you have to hit them when they first come leaf up, and they're about 6 inches to a foot tall when they're putting on all that growth.
It's got potential, but it's going to take a little work to hopefully clean it up for the season to come. I feel like I can smell a bear. Ryan farted downwind. Nice. Definitely a lot of stuff walking through here, whether it's deer or, I mean, more than likely it's bear. So we're gonna try to salvage this food plot.
The only problem I see is exactly what you're doing. We're gonna cut all this down and it's gonna lay right on top of it.
It'll disintegrate pretty quick though. It would disintegrate in a week.
For sunlight to get on top of it though, it needs sun. It needs sun. That's the problem.
You got a rake? I'm sure there's a rake here somewhere.
You get a guy with a weed whacker and a guy with a rake.
Yeah.
And we spend an hour on this thing. Let's make it happen.
I think we can find an area to get the rest of those radishes in place.
No, that's how let's make it happen.
All right. Well, we know what we got to do.
Yeah.
It looks new. Look at that.
That's.
I don't think that's us.
That can't be us from 2 months ago. Right?
No way. It's rained too much. We all have rules.
Huh?
So we all have rules.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. But the top, I was like, this needs to be cleared like straight.
I was watching a thing,
It looked really good.
and they were saying you should have shooting lanes. Like if you make it too wide open, they won't come out.
So it's not too wide open. I think the objective of, again, I come back to when we're here. We obviously we had a good running lane
Yeah.
there, and we cleared it. And there's a really good running lane there.
Right, that's where that moose came from.
Right, so we cleared it into the pinch point. I mean, I'm sold on it. Just when I stood up.
I mean, that lane right there is being used. Whether they're coming in front of the camera or not, they're using this right here. Look at this.
Oh, 100%. But I've also seen a lot of deer
Seem to come through there.
just from the camera. It seems like they're coming from that way. And this is that good natural funnel that
Yeah.
we kind of put through.
They're definitely using it.
I got trapped right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's within the past
Yeah.
24 hours. And but that's that doe. That's that small doe. You can even see it.
Right now we're just out checking the cameras because we want to determine where we're going to put the second deer feeder. So we checking this camera. I got the card in my pocket, and then we're gonna go check it on the computer just to make sure. Sometimes you don't get all the pictures that it takes, so we want to see if there's anything else, any bucks coming out that we haven't seen. We doubt it because it seems to be the same doe all the time. We had the moose and a couple of bears. I don't see why the camera would just choose not to send us any pictures of bucks. This is the tin can, so you've seen me hunt this before, and then you've heard me complain about how narrow the lane is. There's a tin can. The lane used to be at this tree, and then would go down here. And now we opened all this up. Plus we added a lane over here, and then we have a really wide lane to the east of it that more deer have been shot down in that direction than over here, but mainly because you couldn't see down here. The tin can was too high up the hill, so you couldn't see over the hill, and it was just so thick you couldn't see deer running through here. But there's a huge funnel right here that goes around this bend and it goes into there in the old logging road, and they use it so much they're not even let the old logging road grow up. So it's a good sign. There's deer poop in here, a few tracks, and then we're going to come back and reset this camera up. So these are the two lanes that we cut last year, and I didn't get them on video, but there used to be just one thin lane right here, and then now we've opened up this lane over here. Of a pine marten?
That's a poop.
Squirrel? What do you think that is? Coyote then?
It's too big.
Wolf?
So what it is it's definitely a ground squirrel. Looks like it threw it up, honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy. See if it starts working. Cause he'll get a signal. I gotta get in the sun. Well, the light, because I'm getting hit by mosquitoes.
You stand here, I'll smack you.
Sure you will. Yep. It just checked in. There I am on camera. It says it has 92% battery. Yep, give me 2 pictures. So we'll see. Yep. I'll take the card. Yeah, because those aren't going to need batteries.
I like this spot.
I do too. See if anything's walking through here. Something small. So it's the second day. We're hoping to get some work done. Right now Ryan's working on his 4-wheeler. On the way in, it seemed to overheat. We don't really know for sure. But it's lost a little bit of radiator fluid, but we can't find a hose break or anything like that. So I don't know what, we don't really know. We're not mechanics. I got my clothes on the dryer. We got the stove going. We got the cook stove that we use going. It's pretty cold. It says 60, but it doesn't feel like it because it's so damp. It's pretty chilly, but my clothes got soaked yesterday, and for some reason I didn't bring my second pair of pants or a second hoodie. And then my boots got so wet on the inside, I got them over there set up so that they can dry because they are really wet on the inside. I mean, I'll put them on in a little bit no matter what, but trying to get them as dry as possible before I go out and get working. So I got my climber. So we got 2 feeder barrels. We're gonna put one up where the bears knocked the one over earlier this year, and then we're gonna put another one up at a different spot. We haven't decided where yet, but we're gonna put one up there for sure. We're gonna use my climber as a ladder, and I'll be able to pull the cable up and wrap it on a pulley or around a branch or something like that so that we can pull it down through. We found a video on YouTube, and the guy made a bear-proof feeder system, corn feeder system. So I'll put that link below. He gives you all the instructions. I just vlog, man. I don't do how-to videos. While I'm waiting on the clothes to dry, we went for a little walk last night, got all the carbs, and I'll show you guys right now some of the pictures we got on our trail camera. Have fun looking at trail cam pictures.